All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of BTBtv. I'm Vanny, and with me today we have Mania and Audley. And we're just going to, like usual, go over a couple announcements and updates on our winter tournament and community goings-ons. So, let's see. The biggest thing right now, everyone's pretty excited about the competitive playlist that's coming out. It's going to come out a little bit earlier than the whole ranking system they're coming out with in March. But what details about this new playlist are you guys most excited about?
No instant spawn. I mean, I just went on a huge rant on this last night in Big Stream Battle, but it's like, it's what Halo 4 should have been out of the box. Hopefully there's no camo in it. They haven't announced if there's AAs or not, I don't think. But, like, no instant spawn, Teams of 4, no join in progress, no guests, no split screen. Like, yes.
I'm also excited about the join in progress being off at least. And then the preset game loadouts also. So it's just going to be a lot more fair, like right off the bat. I don't know. Have they said what those loadouts are going to be yet?
No. Bravo said that he hasn't they haven't finished designing anything. They just know they're going to be presetting it to
I
something.
would I would assume it's more or less what MLG or AGL is using.
Yeah.
MLG's game
Probably.
battles in AGL, it'll more or less be that.
Okay. And so does that mean do you think it's going to be BR starts
Pro-
or DMR
Probably.
or
Yeah. I mean, if they go along the lines of their Slayer Pro, it'll probably be like a Pro DMR and Pro BR loadout. But if they go by what people will actually do, then yeah, they probably should take out the DMR loadout at the start. But it'll either be Team BRs or Team DMRs, one of the two.
okay. Um let's see.
Griffball.
Don't get me started. I don't know if everybody's, I mean, I'm sure you all knew from the bulletin that Griffball's coming out supposed to be tomorrow, but it's actually live right now. Um, and the new Spartan Ops episode 7, I believe, that's out too. But yeah, I just played a couple games of Griffball before I got in here, and there's different maps, and there's also different game types too. There's the regular one, and then there's Griffball Pro, which actually has separate rounds, and you have to hit the button to pick up the bomb. So it's closer to the league settings that are being used in the different leagues right now. And I don't really, I mean, I have a preference, but I don't care what it is. I'm just happy there's Griffball now. You have no idea.
Vanny will play matchmaking.
Yeah. And
You and
not just rage quit after 2 games, maybe. It'll be more like 10.
you and Mango have a home now.
We do. Oh my gosh. Is Mango here? Mango. He
Shout
might
out,
not be.
shout out to Mango for being forsaken.
um, but yep, so Griffball is out right now. And I believe it's next Monday. They're going to be coming out with doubles. I think.
Yeah, I think doubles and snipers are next week, and in
And
Infinity CTF or no, they may be
I
doing
thought it
snipers
was
later week,
doubles next week. And then before the end of the month, it would be the other two.
something
I,
like that.
okay.
Infinity CTF. I don't care about Infinity CTF. I'm not waiting for that playlist.
Edge of my seat. Yeah, capture the flag. Um, but I am actually pretty excited about doubles too. That was one of my favorite playlists in Reach. And are they going to be having like community made maps? Is that what the little playlist they came out with just recently was for? Like
Uh,
testing little maps for that or
no, I think the one
yeah?
that they came out with now is specifically fours, like bigger style maps. Like they're just gonna rotate through like any map that is good. I guess I don't really know the stipulations. But for the doubles, I guess they already have maps chosen. Don't really know what, but like none of the on disc maps really work unless you want to play Haven doubles
I was gonna
over and
say
over.
it's just gonna be Haven over and over.
Wouldn't change anything from Infinity Slayer.
It's actually
I
sad.
would love it. The game starts and just pops up like Haven, Haven, Haven.
Me and Rob played a 1v1 while we were waiting for people to get ready for a scrim the other day, and we picked Haven, and it was the worst thing ever. It was just like minutes go by while we were just like running around looking for each other until like, it got to the point where you could tell that we would just go to this one spot on the map the whole time and just wait like you just knew that that's where they were because I don't know, it was like the slowest game of my life. But so like you said, capture the flag at some point. hopefully by the end of February, and Extraction 2 is going to have its own playlist.
Yep. I'm pumped
That
for that.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah. It depends. Like, if the games play like BTB Net Extraction, good.
Yeah.
If they turn into like matchmaking oddball, no.
Hmm. It might be a only fun if you have your friends with you kind of thing. Well, I don't know. You get a
Or if
lot of
you're
points
drunk.
for just running around and extracting shit all day, like I did the other day in our scrim.
I think you actually did you lead the team in points
I was either first or second,
just from extracting?
just
Like,
from running around and stealing things back from the other team or another. But all right, so excitement of playlists aside, um, if anybody watched the show last night, that was our big stream Battle's new own little home on Saturday nights, and that was episode 1. Um, so it's its own thing now. We're not going to be doing it again tonight or anything. It's just that's Saturday's show. Tonight is tonight's show. Not telling you again.
that logic.
Yeah. But also during the tournament, just to throw you for a further loop, instead of having this regular show, we're going to be having little pre and post match shows during the tournament. So that's going to be Friday and Saturday. Before and after the games, we're going to do little, just like talk about the game types and maps that are going to be played during the tournament. Afterwards, talk to maybe see if we can interview someone who played in the game. And then after the tournament, we're going to start at our new official time. It's going to be Monday nights at 10:30. And that's hopefully the plan is to leave it there. I know we've been skipping around a lot, but that's going to be the plan. Monday night, 10:30. Write it down. Not telling you
10:30
again.
Eastern.
I probably
I'm
will
saying
tell.
that on stream so that I remember. It's 10:30 Eastern.
And yeah, we have a bad habit of me and Ruben always think it's one time, and the other guys think it's another
Dude,
time. I don't.
time zones are so lame.
But
Need to
yeah,
just
so
get you guys a clock that has all of the different time zones at the same time.
That would actually be awesome. Like a train station, just like every single like city in the world has a time zone.
You know they have websites like that, right?
Oh, no. I guess I'll look it up.
okay, so
Oh, also
back.
something Rob wanted me to mention is
Okay,
we do plan on having like fly-throughs and like map layouts for all the maps. We intended to have those done a long time ago. We've since had delays, but those should be on YouTube like by midnight, give or take. So if you're curious and don't know where stuff is on a map and you're new to BTBnet settings or something, that'll show you where everything is.
yep. Um, they're also going to be. Are they going to be played on the Twitch channel throughout the day, or?
That's the goal. If people would get me replays, the stream would be going all day, every day. Not
Yep.
really all day, but I like seriously, guys. Like, if you want to see BTB gameplays, I need BTB gameplays.
Just send them in. It doesn't matter how terribly you played, whether you won or you lost. Just send in a film so we can have some content for the channel to be running constantly.
Yeah. Oddly has laid the law down
Mm-hmm.
in his robotic voice, nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
He has laid the law down.
Hey, people.
That was actually really good.
Wow. But I'm going to be making a bigger, better, more noticeable thread on the forums for this purpose. If just to make it a little bit easier, if you have something, you save it, put it in your file share, and then you can go put in the thread, hey, go watch my stuff, and we can go do that. Also, we are going to start asking, I'm going to make another thread for this, but we're going to start asking for if anybody gets bored one day, wants to go back, throw back in their Halo 3 or Halo Reach discs and check their file shares and see if you have any good videos from old scrims and games from back in the day. And let us know about those for an upcoming project we're doing.
I want to see why everyone says Rat's Nest is good. Send me films of it.
Right? And I never got to play real games on Standoff that everybody loves. I would love to see some of that. So if you want to go do that for us and let us know, obviously the gamer tag, name of the video, and everything that's in your file share. And hopefully we can get a bunch of videos for that project coming up. And yes, if you're playing in the tournament, I'm going to tell you this again later. I'm going to be sending all the team captains messages, obviously, with instructions what you got to do, blah, blah, blah. But this is really important. He just said it, but I'm saying it again officially, and I'm yelling because it's in capital letters. Save your games. Save all of them, all the games, and put them in your file share for us so that we can make pretty little videos and Ruben can talk about them and Audley can talk about them and then we can do things with them. Okay? Thanks.
And by Audley talk about them, she means Audley make fun of terrible gameplay.
Like a robot.
Audley will judge you on the daily.
Speaking of tournament, the official count right now for teams, 13, which is really good. The max was 16. So, I mean, I was at one point I was thinking, okay, we're going to have 4. So, and if you think about that, I mean, it is big team battle. So that's 10 to 16 people per team. That's a lot of people dedicating themselves to this tournament. So, we're not letting it discourage us that we didn't fill out the bracket, and you shouldn't let it discourage you either, especially after seeing the success of the tournament and then the soon announcement of the league. I'm sure we'll get more.
Oink.
I can tell you that there were a couple of groups that just didn't manage to get enough people in time, and we're going to give more time for the league registration. So hopefully those people will be able to get together and join us for the league in the future.
And that will mean more time for testing settings.
Yes.
Lots of complaints last minute about things.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like I have said before, yes, on a previous episode, settings are locked right now for the tournament. After the tournament's over, if there's anything, that you're concerned about, go in the thread that we made just for that reason and let us know. And we can, check it out and just tell us what's up. I mean, we've changed a lot of things for what people would prefer, what they liked, what they didn't like. And if there's more that needs to be changed before the league, we'll do it. So don't fret. It's just a tournament. So the official list of teams registered for the BTB Winter Tournament are Master Theory, Blacklisted, Side Hard, Sudden Death, Perfect Mix, Wake Up, Black Sheep, Death Wish, Revolution, The Giant Killers, Scrub Lords, which is an awesome name, Spec Ops, and Red Carpet Treatment. So there's a lot of old names there, and there's also a lot of new names. So I'm pretty excited to, I'm hoping some random new team just comes out of nowhere and kicks everybody's ass. That would be really funny.
Why would you wish that?
Because it would be funny. Like,
You play on one of those teams. I hope I get my ass kicked. It would be so funny. No. No.
hey, I have to not be biased and stuff,
The
so I can say what I want.
BTBtv bias. The casters don't lose.
It's true. But so I was looking at the teams earlier today, and this Spec Ops team, like complete full roster of people. Like I'm really excited that so many new teams were able to get so many people ready to play. It makes me happy. So let's see. That's about all the blabbing I really have. I mean, other than there's a couple tournaments coming up. That 2v2 tournament is still coming up soon. And I saw another one over on Halo Tracker's page. There's a 1v1 tournament coming up on March 5th. So if you like to beat up people all by your lonesome, you could go head over there and sign up for that tournament. And or you can do the 2v2 with the classic settings, or you know, you can just do the BTB tournament because that's way more fun. But yeah, so communities, tournaments, fun stuff. And
just one update. Also, I don't know if you mentioned this. I may have just not heard you. There have been slight little tweaks to, like, last minute had to be fixed sort of tweaks to some of the maps and game types. So for all team captains, make sure you go to official BTBnet's file share and re-download everything. Last thing you want to do is forfeit a game because you chose the wrong game type.
And now that's official space BTBnet, and not just team captains, but just everybody. Yeah, right. Like go in and delete the old ones. I have a habit of going and downloading the new ones, and then I have like 50 of one thing and in you know my local stuff because I didn't go and delete the old stuff. So you know, just clean up your stuff a little bit.
That's just a lifetime lesson. Just always clean up your stuff.
Right.
Fanny handing it. That's the lesson from this show is clean up your shit.
And now, Mania has a couple of entertaining games for everybody to enjoy.
I don't know if they're entertaining, but all right. Oh, black screen. Whoops.
They'll be entertaining if you
All
believe.
Right. And hopefully, I'll make everyone happy. The game should not be ridiculously loud now. Hopefully.
I'm paused.
All right. All right. So, go. That's kind of very preemptive. Alright, so this is a Swift Shoes point of view gameplay between Blacklisted and Master Theory. We played this about, I think, a week and a half ago.
Starting off with under the sniper. Playing Extraction on Complex. What are you looking to do off the start here on Complex?
The main strategy for Complex is you want to try to control points that are near each other. The way that the map's set up, there's like point C and point E are close to each other. Points B and F are close to each other. So
ooh, really good snipe there.
if you control points in pairs, there are 3 points active at once. It's first to 10. So if you control 2 and let the opponent have the other one, then eventually you'll end up winning the game. It's sort of a game that has to be taken slow and methodically.
Math is a really good skill to have there, Ruben. Got him shooting at Rob over here in the Ghost. Takes Rob down, gets the assist, and pushes in toward the big building to help convert A. But it looks like Master Theory has got A completely locked down and just clean him up really quickly there. And as he waits to respawn, no real clue what's going on around him, but he spawns over near B where his teammates are. You see him spawning close to his team and just pushing out, going up onto the large, really annoying building. I've seen people up here in matchmaking, and it's just a pain to get them off of here. And is it really as strong with VR starts as it is with DMR and matchmaking?
It is actually. The one thing you'll notice is that if you get up there, even though the BR doesn't have the range the DMR has, the BR still has enough range that you can cover most of complex. Like even like over to where Swift Shoes is running right now towards D, you can still hit that shot from main building with aim assist. So the main building actually controls most of the map on complex.
It looks like he's not going for the point. He's trusting his teammate to get it while he pushes out and tries to keep the rest of Master Theory from pushing in. They get that. Looks like he's looking over here. He's picked up the railgun. We're really looking forward to seeing what he's going to do with this, but right now it looks like he's content to just sit back and hold D. Is he looking to use the railgun as a shotgun here and just protect it from up close?
Almost. The railgun's actually quite powerful at close range. If you're good with it, then it essentially is a shotgun. It's a shotgun that can also be used as a sniper.
And Relevation just gets lit up. Had no clue Swift Shoes was there. And Swift Shoes using his radar to just pick off the easy kill as he camps around the corner with the railgun. And still just sitting back. He's got 10 seconds left until D is officially there for his team.
Yeah. And one thing you won't hear a lot of complaining about is camping and extraction. It's actually, it's the legitimate strategy for extraction.
It's a legitimate strategy!
When he gets rocketed there, no chance Railgun against rockets if he's not already charged. And he's going to be respawning probably on the other side of the map. That's actually rather close to where he died. And he's 3 Master Theory guys up on the high building. He's just got to back down, run away, getting his shields back for right now. Pops out even before his shield's back, and Link is back down. Gets the assist. He's just immediately putting shots into more people. He's doing a really good job of just being there for his teammates right now until he gets cleaned up. Master Theory's getting a good spawn into his side there.
Blacklisted was doing a really good job there of team shotting the people off of main building. Master Theory had about 4 guys up there, and Blacklisted, you said, with Swift Shoes with no shields, was still challenging the guys top main because they know how powerful it is.
Really good choice out of him to back down here. He could have chased around the corner, but he had no idea which MT members could get shots in him. And looks like he's pushing over to C, hoping to get this conversion. 1 MT guy on his radar, but no problem. He's got the conversion, and now Vanny's sitting up there. Oh, finally sees him, but he has no chance to get away. And now it looks like Vanny's going to try to get this point back for Master Theory.
Unfortunately, Swift Shoes there got trapped in the extraction point. That's actually a glitch that's common in extraction. When you extract a point, for some reason, there's about a 2-second period where you just can't move after you extract or convert the point.
Like he extracted himself. Really kind of a useless life there. Just runs straight at B and dies to 3 people. Looks like his team has control of D, but Master Theory has 2 points. I don't expect to see Blacklisted here content to sit with 1 point, though. It looks like they're going to converge on B.
Yeah. One thing you'll see...
Elevation with the hard light shield slows him down just enough to get help.
One thing you'll notice is that Master Theory, like, our strategy for this map is, again, like I said, to hold 2 points, and when Swift Shoes spawned at D, there was just no Master Theory members anywhere around him. Like, we just aren't going to go for that point there.
And C goes to Master Theory, ties the game up 4-4. Both teams have 1 point, so it looks like it may come, maybe, depending on who gets this next point.
Looks like
Master Theory has taken the lead now, but that's a short lead to keep as Blacklisted gets their 5th as well. We're at 5-5, and Master Theory has E. F is up for grabs. Are there any other points active right now? I don't see any. Oh. A has just
A should come up, yeah. I think there's about a 5-second buffer between when a point gets extracted and when the next one comes up.
Got 2 people straight out of team shot at a ball here, just clean them up as fast as they can. And I noticed he didn't stop to pick up the DMR there. Is it just not that powerful on this map, or is he just more focused on getting the objective?
Yeah, I think the team itself is just more focused on point right now. A is actually one of the points where you need to focus really hard because someone, as Vanny you just saw right there, can come in and try to sneakily get a sneaky cap right there. But the DMR, yeah, I mean, I would get it, but if you're focused, you aren't going to see that up against the wall.
Got his personal ordnance ready. Which one do you think you would take if you were in his shoes right now?
I'd take Promethean Vision. Want to be able to, like the pillar he's next to right now, get a good view on all the points, make sure no one's trying to get anything sneaky from you.
B has come up. He's trying to plant it on the opposite side of where he saw those Master Theory guys. Is that so he knows his team can shoot it and he can't be shot at from the other team?
Yeah, that's definitely a good choice to put that extraction point where it was. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize in extraction is you have some choice of where you put the extraction point. There's a zone that you can activate it in. So if your team's on one side of an extraction area, you can actually choose to put the extraction point in a safer place.
And then if the opponents convert it, they don't get to move it, correct?
Yeah, they have to live with the spot you put it in.
That's a real good advantage out of getting to a point first. Looks like he's picked up a railgun, gets a kill right off the bat with it. And he's trying to protect B and not really in the safest spot here. Ooh, but Cloud gets the railgun to the face.
Barely missing that snipe there. Again, you'll see Swift Shoes content to just sit here and watch this point. Want to make sure with this little time left you convert this.
One MT member in the building below him, but he's content to just sit back and let that guy stay there because he just wants that cap to finish. Smacky getting a railgun to the back. Swift Shoes staying on top, drops down toward A here. I think he's waiting on a point from Master Theory to finish. Looks like he's pushing over to D.
Yep.
Still just sitting there with his ordnance. Is it just not that impactful and people don't care to grab it, or?
Yeah. It's one of those things where if you remember to get it, sometimes it can be the greatest thing in the world, and then sometimes you get it and it does absolutely nothing for that life, and you die and it's gone anyway.
It's kind of trapped underneath the base here.
Doing good. 10 seconds left on F, I think that is. Yeah, they're going to want to get this conversion. Almost loses the fight.
Manages to avoid the no-scopes out of relevation there. And
next
got an
point.
8-7 score.
One thing you'll just notice there, small intricacy of extraction, the way it's set up. F just got converted and then came up again. What actually happens is points move in alphabetical order. So if you extract the lowest alphabetical order extraction point, it actually will just come up again. In this case, we had D, E, and F active. They extracted F. F's going to come up again.
Looks like they have F and 9 points. So if they finish F, that's going to be a game for them. All they'll have to do is hold on to F here, right?
Yep. They just need this one extraction. Master Theory has 2 points, but that doesn't matter for Blacklisted right now. You see Sick trying to convert that, or maybe he's just staying alive. You don't want to go anywhere near E or A right now. Fortunately, if they lose F.
The Master Theory has all 3 points here. If Blacklisted can stop any of these and take them for themselves, they'll get the win. But Master Theory is looking to just hold on to 2 before Blacklisted can get their point now. It's getting really down to the wire. Either team still able to take a win out of this one.
Another thing to note about extraction, when it comes down to the final points like this, there isn't going to be a third in play, so maybe you can sort of grab one before another team reacts to it. It's going to be A and F for the rest of this game.
Looks like Master Theory has tied up the game, but they have 30 seconds to get F out of Blacklisted's hands, and that means Blacklisted is going to be dead set on protecting this side of the map.
Yeah, you can see when Swift Shoes just took that glance, all Blacklisted's members are all on F side of the map.
Sing Mao coming around in the Ghost gets lit up from behind and pretty much every other angle, and Swift Shoes now has that Ghost for the last 5 seconds of this cap. I don't think Master Theory has a chance to get this out of their hands now, and that would be the game. The victory for Blacklisted. A very close game, really good gameplay too.
Definitely. There's a lot of good teamwork there. Enough that one of the great things about extraction, and personally, I think complex extraction is the best game type in BTB net settings right now. It's just so back and forth and requires so much teamwork because, as you were seeing, like one person can just swoop down, cap a point, and if every team isn't on their game and every member isn't paying attention, then over and over you can have caps or extract points just constantly converted from you. So, our next game is going to be a very last-minute entry from Wizard. It's going to be Exiled Dominion. It's actually not even Wizard's team. It's another Blacklisted versus Master Theory game, but Wizard's going to be filling in on the
Just a minute before you start this one.
Yep. I'll just load it up.
Just wait a second. I'm gonna get it set up myself. Forgot about it. Dominion on Exile.
Yep. Wizard's point of view.
Apologies for delays, but don't worry, we won't have any AGL linked delays between our two streamed matches right now.
Alright. I'm paused on 5. While you're loading, I'll just go over basic Dominion. For those who haven't played Dominion in matchmaking, there's going to be 3 bases. For BTB net settings, we actually kept the bases in the exact same spots they are in matchmaking. You'll have base A is top of, I believe it's blue base now. B's top middle, and then C is still in the red base that is actually like a design base. The goal of Dominion is convert as many bases as you can. If you convert all 3, then you will turn the game into sudden death, in which the other team will get overshields, and if you kill the entire opposing team, then you win. The main strategy is just to hold 2. Holding 3 is quite extensive and hard to do. So all these all set, so then we're going to get this underway. Alright, go ahead.
Dominion.
Here we go.
Capture and hold bases to win.
Jumping on board with Wizard here. And as Ruben said, this is Dominion on Exile. Looks like he's just going straight up to A to get the early cap for his team here.
Forgot to mention, one change between matchmaking is we played at 1200 now, so games will last a little longer.
Some of Blacklisted just swish shoes pushing right in with Unriddle right behind him, but neither of those proved very fruitful, and Master Theory is still holding on to A. But it looks like Blacklisted took 2 points off the start, so they've got the early advantage here. What's Master Theory got to do to take either of those 2 points?
For B's actually very hard to take once another team has it. As much as you wouldn't think the turrets do anything, they actually are a big pain in the ass.
And it looks like regardless, Master Theory has taken B out of the hands of Blacklisted here, right off the start.
They even amaze me, my own team.
Sitting...
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. They're battling in what is in matchmaking Banshee right now, but in BTB net settings, if you take B, you get a Banshee. So the Banshee actually spawns on the little ledge next to top mid.
There's not a Mantis in the matchmaking version either, is there?
No.
I believe I just saw a Mantis on this map.
The Mantis got added instead of a Wraith, and then... no, not a Wraith. I think there was nothing there. And then there was a Scorpion, and that got replaced with a Rocket Hog.
It's a fairly long-range grenade kill. He's pushing back into B. It seems neither team really able to hold on to B very, very long right now.
Yeah, it's
just back and forth.
It's one of those things where getting control of it is hard, but once you do, the other team's probably not going to take it back.
Gets some shots in his side and just runs away. Didn't even look to see where he was getting shot from. He just bailed. He's still just like turning his back to the opponents here and trying to get away, and that's not going to help him get away. As 3 Blacklisted members push into Alpha, and team shoot that shield door. It looks like we've had a bit of a base swap here as Blacklisted takes Alpha right as Master Theory is like, screw it, we'll take Charlie.
Yep. Again, you can see Wizard getting annoyed by those turrets. They don't kill you, but they sure are a pain in the ass.
Well, it's the beeping, clearly. No one likes to be beeped at. Picks up the DMR. It's the first time we've seen the DMR tonight. Well, I guess that didn't last long.
So much for that.
Bravo! Seems to be explosions everywhere. Is this a Michael Bay movie, or are we watching Halo?
I don't know. Just B is so easy to get.
With the giant robot there, I'm still not convinced this isn't a Michael Bay movie. We're watching a lot of death screens here, so hopefully we'll get some action out of Wizard here in a minute. Sees the sticky detonator. This is one of my favorite guns in this game. It's not quite as entertaining as the grenade launcher from Halo Reach was, but I really like this gun.
Who gets the stick?
Wizard putting that to good use. Oh, just instantly detonates a second grenade. Ooh, he sees a ghost! Stick the ghost! He does not stick the ghost, but he does get a Master Theory member. I'm starting to think Wizard is a little bit of a spy from his gameplay here. He said he's not with his regular team. Maybe he's still playing for his regular team, even though they're not in this game.
Yeah, unfortunate kill there. Will tried to help him with the ghost, and instead of killing the ghost, he killed Will.
Pushes forward here. Seems a little lost on where to go, but now he's heading over toward Banshee side. A really good viewpoint over the map, trying to put shots into B, but it's shot in the back and just pushes instead. And he has found a shotgun.
It's actually a good choice for where he's going with it. Top B, one of the few places on Exile you're going to see him right there put the shotgun to use. Nice close range kills.
Good grief, he was running fast. It's a blink across the screen, but can't get away from that shotgun. Purpley gets some of the shotgun as well. Wizard's on a nice little spree here, not quite a full spree yet, but his shotgun has helped Master Theory Bravo.
Shotgun's on point. Oh, sneaking up.
And he's got himself a shotgun spree here if we had those medals in this game. So he's sitting here holding down the very close quarters with a close quarters weapon.
Just like Swift Shoes not choosing to get his ordnance, Promethean Vision would actually be very useful, especially with his shotgun.
He's now out of shotgun ammo, so maybe not quite as useful, but still useful nonetheless.
Request confirmed.
I'm not quite sure I understand why a thruster is available as ordnance if he's already spawning with a thruster.
Did he have one?
Yeah, maybe he got one earlier, I don't know.
Yeah, he may have walked over it. Because there are thrusters on the map.
Oh, okay.
Like, same thing with Solace has a thruster and a jetpack
Seems
on it.
he has taken the Promethean Vision now, or as I call it, map packs.
The hard
Didn't
counter
really help
camo.
him, no. Didn't really do much to help him, though, as he could not land the sticky detonator shot to save his life there. Respawns, he's just tunnel visioning Bravo, it seems like. Well, maybe not. He's headed over toward Banshee, getting shots into the sniper up there. You can see the little turret on his radar, plotting its next move.
Good job here to come back and defend the stage.
Not quite a good enough job, though. Purpley has doing his best to take Charlie, and I don't see any Master Theory members there. Oh, here comes Link to try to help, and he's spawned close enough to go help himself. But looks like, yeah, Implicit has managed to take the point before he could be cleaned up. So that's just another thorn in Master Theory's side. Just continuing to get blacklisted further and further ahead. And now he's got to worry about that turret over his head until the base converts again. He's going to get beeped at as he picks up his sniper.
Base capture.
picking up that sniper at a random time. Picked it up at like 7:41, I think. Notes another thing is right now the way BTBnet settings are set up, because of how fast weapons despawn, weapons are set to be not drop spawns, so they're back to our good old Halo 3 matchmaking roots. When you pick it up, you got to remember that time, or else you're not going to know when the weapon spawns again.
It seems he's hugging the far outside of the map right now. Is there any value to this? Like, this seems like it should be dead space on this map.
Yeah, because he has the sniper, I can see him trying to get wide. I may not have chosen to come to the tank side of the map, but let's see what he can do with it.
Well, surprisingly, there's a lot of action over here.
Got teammates here to help him. Accidental
Body
snipe.
shot, misses the target, but gets a body shot in the background. Wizard must be working his magic there.
I like this move here.
Still hugging the outside of the map, working his way toward Alpha slowly, gets the snipe across the map.
Turn and burn. The enemy is almost won.
Uh-oh. Blacklisted getting really close to the victory here, and the announcer's letting them know it with the turn and burn. Missing the snipe on Swift Shoes there. Keeping his eyes downfield, though. Not letting his lack of accuracy deter him from trying to snipe here.
Would
Hope
like
he
to see
doesn't
it
think
move
I'm
a
being
little.
too mean to him with these.
Now that Cloud's Communist Society is going to go after A.
And the shield door has come back up, and it looks like there was a rocket pod just parked on the point here.
Oh no, Swell. Swell getting sniped out of it. I think he thought the shield door was still up.
Shield doors don't tend to last too long if they're being shot at or meleeed at. He's distracted by the Warthog here. Is he trying? Looks like he's trying to pick up the sticky detonator. And in comes Blacklisted. Throws out the sticky det, but doesn't quite get the kill. There he gets the kill with a grenade. Nice little base offense medal to make him feel good, because we all need our players to feel good by giving them medals that make no sense whatsoever.
Actually, at this point in the game, if you do the quick math, Master Theory actually has to try to contest C. Blacklisted is too close to winning that holding 2 points actually won't be enough even to Blacklisted 1 for the rest of this game.
We've got another killing spree out of Wizard here. Looks like he's final this match. And you can't say he's late, because a Wizard is never late, only arrives when they want to.
So far, it doesn't look like Wizard's intending to arrive anywhere. Oh, I jinxed it, now he's moving out.
Looks like he's pushing back up toward Vault Banshee. Backs down, because once again, Monster Cat has the sniper right here. I've seen him with the sniper just about every time that he's shown up on Wizard's screen. He's had a sniper at the top of Banshee spawn.
Yeah, like I was saying, if
Running away.
one player on a team is usually going to get the timer for each weapon, so they'll be designated as the one to just remember it and get it every time.
Now, Blacklisted has both Bravo and Charlie. It's getting really dark for Master Theory here.
Got 50 points left, and Blacklisted wins.
And shotguns the turret. He's really annoyed with that beeping. Spartan laser. Just completely ignores the laser, which I understand. I mean, it's not really useful when he has to take these bases now.
Yeah, shotgun much easier.
And there's the game. It's like Blacklisted shut the door on Master Theory that game.
Both games. Master Theory not showing up too well in this episode.
Too much theory, not enough mastery.
And Vanny, you can talk now. You don't have to sit in the corner.
Okay. So.
Ooh, I just took the dock. I remembered. Game
Uh-huh.
Sager.
Something
if you're
exciting?
In the stream, I'm very disappointed in you.
Oh, son, we are disappointed.
Disappointed. Although Game Sager will say everyone cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's cheating to make your teammates suck.
Well, Rob was telling me earlier that they are taking extensive measures into looking to see if I don't remember what he said, but they're checking to see if they really did cheat or whatever.
Yeah.
They're checking to see if they had AFK guests and some other weird stuff. So Game Sager technically 10th place could get bumped up.
He's first
Not
place in our
sure.
hearts, though.
Mm-hmm. That'll do, Game Sager. That'll do. Also, another BTB person, Villa the Killer, I guess. I don't know, but he was 17th place. So,
BTB
hooray!
nerds know how to go hard.
Ish.
Not hard enough.
What are you talking about? They only know how to go side hard.
Oh,
Oh!
there's an old man knee slapper.
Oh, my heart.
We're waiting for yours.
Oh,
All right. So,
I just checked my Xbox Live messages. I think you mentioned this. Another shout out to Halo community. They're having a 2v2.
yes.
So, if you like doubles before the doubles playlist comes out, I'm pretty sure they're using modded settings for 4-shot kill, no sprint. But if you want to play classic Halo, go check out Halo community.
Yep. All right. So, let's see what kind of questions we got during the week for the show.
First one, I think you sort of answered earlier. Myth asks, what's the plan if the tournament doesn't have 16 teams? If it doesn't, how does that make the staff and community feel about a league or a ladder?
Well, yeah, I guess I did answer that earlier. It's going to go as planned. The same schedule and everything. It's just 3 less teams. I mean, just pretend like 3 of them signed out, but dropped out if you want to. But like,
Well,
it really
2
doesn't
did.
make that much of a difference. Like 13 is fine. And like I said, we're not discouraged. We actually are really happy with the amount of registration that we got, and I still think it's just going to get better from here. So I think it's good.
Especially, I think, once people see what competitive BTB is. It's not nerdy kids camping around corners with camo. Like, you actually have teamwork and communication.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Costa would disagree. Myth again asks, with some kind of ranked matchmaking coming in March, April now. I guess this question is that old. Do you think it will influence more people to play competitive BTB, aka BTB net settings? I guess I just answered that question too. I think once people see what BTB is, it's kind of like nobody likes MLG until they watch MLG, or no one likes AGL until they watch AGL. Like, having someone tell you, "Oh, competitive BTB is really fun and competitive," when you're like, "Yeah, okay," like, so. But then once you actually have the chance to see it and see how competitive it is, I think it will attract more people who, they're the teams who match Wake Up Online or whatever and are like, oh, almost beat him that time. Then they're going to be the kind of people who are like, oh, let's sign up for this competitive ladder.
Yeah, I feel once we have footage and commentary and winners and things from the tournament, and we can show that and how successful it was to other communities and have them have something to see, something to present them with, to show them like, look, this is what we did with the settings that we had and with the participation that we had, and this is, this is the product from it, and people. The tournament hasn't started yet, but people are having fun doing scrims, arranging scrims and playing those settings, and so it'll just bring in even more people because they like it. And then, it'll be good advertisement too for the league, and we're going to have prizes for the league. We're saving all the good stuff for that. So,
Then Demonic Rage asks, since MLG is not going to pick up Halo 4, does BTBnet have any plans to try to start talks with Virgin Gaming?
well, that something we might look into that down the road, but we have other things, other steps that we're taking before we get to something like that. Like for now, we're focusing mostly on what we're doing ourselves here on the site, getting sponsors and affiliates and stuff for getting you guys prizes and things like that, and just working with other communities. But we might start talking about that pretty soon in the future here.
Like
No,
that's
you'll be the first to know.
That's one thing I'm hoping BTBnet has a chance to expand out to, just at like a personal level. Like I don't have like any like staff input to make this happen, but I definitely like. Obviously, with 8-man teams, we can't like award prizes to the top 4 teams. Like 32 prizes like coming out of pocket from like BTB staff or something like isn't really feasible. But like at least something so that like there's an initiative to win and there's an initiative to quote unquote want to beat Woo, and not just be like, oh, we're gonna put in all this effort to win and then just be like, we won. Let's go post in the H4 War Stories thread. I think it'll be good to be able to say like 1,600 Microsoft points per person for the winning team or something. Like,
Yeah.
no promises on 1,600 Microsoft points, but something like that. Sweatbands for the winners. Yeah.
A lot of people, that's what I was laughing at. A lot of people have been asking for sweatbands so they could put on their BTB sweatbands and they go all try hard. Like, oh my God. Sweaty BTB tryhards. I don't know if we've talked about this before on the show. I think we have, but we're still throwing around the idea of putting together a chip in or a donation thing on the site for people to donate to that we could also put towards prizes and stuff for you guys. So there's going to be that too.
Along with the donations, we're looking into ways to give incentives to, like, we want to give back to you guys for showing support for BTBnet. We don't just want to be like, give us
your money and I hope you win. No, like there's going to be perks for donors too, aside from where we're putting that money.
One thing I just saw that I wanted to address, because I know me and Matt Clan were just talking about it yesterday. Sinners in the chat just asked, can we use, I don't know what the censored word is, but can we use drops instead of weapons on map? I think it takes more skill. Thanks for addressing my concern. I don't know if this is your exact question, but it's something that we wanted to discuss with the community. We're looking at making it so that we don't have to set weapons on the map. Like, we don't want to use personal ordnance, or not personal ordnance, but like map ordnance, because you can't adjust ammo size or anything. So if you want a sniper, it drops with 12 bullets at the same spot, like every time, and it has that stupid icon. We want to add at least the skill factor of knowing where something is. We're looking into getting drop spawns to work. We just need to figure out a way to get weapons in places that somebody within, I think it's 70 meters, will have it on their screen. That'll try to bypass the current Halo 4 despawn time of 12 seconds. So, like, we can't use drop spawns right now because if, like, so take Vortex as an example. If we put the sniper on a drop spawn, it would despawn before you got there from your initial spawn to actually pick it up. So we just can't do that. But we're trying to think of ways that if you can get to it and see it when it hits the ground, then it will stay there for as long as somebody can see it.
So basically, Forge sucks sometimes.
Forge can be a bitch.
Not even.
It's not that we don't want to have something; it's that we can't do it yet.
And it's not even forged in this case. It's the actual game mechanics.
Yeah.
Something that has to be patched out.
I wasn't paying attention box anytime during when I was reading.
No, I'm scrolling back up.
Yeah.
It's mostly people wanting swag.
Will there be
Um,
ring girls?
Oh yeah. We need AGL ring girls. Like seriously, that was one of the funniest things that I saw. Like I didn't watch much of AGL. Like I had it open in the background, but then like I switched to it for the finals, and there's a ring girl. I was like, what? Like what is this? I'm watching boxing now.
see. There's been a lot of discussion on the thread on the site, and they're bringing it up in the chat box again with the LR starts.
That's a long debate. Sang Mao just did a test, Rob, for those of you who know him. He went into a custom, loaded up a Wraith, and shot it with a light rifle. It was something like 232 or something zoomed in shots, so the more powerful version to kill a Wraith. And it was 292 unzoomed shots to kill the Wraith.
Yeah, but this is Sing Mao you're talking about. So how many of those shots did he miss?
I'm gonna assume he hit them all. And so that's the biggest problem right now that we're facing. Like light rifles, we think would work competitively, but then it brings us back to like an H3 standard of vehicles where if someone gets in a Warthog, they win the game because you just can't kill them. Like you need it'll turn into the Halo 3, like you have to have a laser or you will not kill the Banshee. Alright, I was talking and stopped looking at the chat. You want to win me? Aww.
Aww.
You probably wouldn't want to win me though. I'm always busy. I wouldn't be around. I'd be a terrible pet.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to post them in the chat box. While you're doing that, I'll do a quick recap of some of the things we went over today. The map fly-throughs that Ruben will be putting up sometime tonight. Probably not by midnight, but
Oh, what time is it?
they'll be on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/officialbtbtv. And they will be playing throughout the day, all day on the Twitch channel here as well. And they'll show you where all the weapons and armor abilities and things are on all the maps that we'll be using in the tournament, which starts this weekend, Friday, and will continue Saturday, and then the following Friday and Saturday as well. Let's see.
Can you not make BTB competitive for noobs? What does that mean? Get out, Biard, Rob.
By a Wraith.
Called
with no
matchmaking.
pilot.
What is on Audley's wall? An eagle.
It's a painting.
Painting, hat rack.
Wallpaper.
The two things that will always be on. Painting, hat rack.
When will there be a BTB net top 10 in the works? Top 5 or 10?
When somebody sends me stuff. No. We're looking at doing a top 5 after the tournament. So we want to do like a top 5 or top 10 plays of the winter tournament. So if Game Sager gets a Killionaire in the Banshee or something, you'll probably see that in there.
10 times.
What about a Siphon's Killtacular in the Banshee?
True. Like that's the kind of stuff that we would include in a top 5. Like if you no scope someone, like we don't want that. But unless it's like you go off the lift on Ragnarok and do a 360 and no scope a guy out of a
Pro,
banshee.
I have MLG 420 Pro no scope, bro.
Dude, I was sitting in the side of a Revenant and I no scoped a guy. Get owned.
Revenant.
Does BTBnet plan to display game stats from the tourney on the website somewhere?
Dude, I think I've ranted on this enough, and so has Bob, and so has Oddly. Waypoint sucks. Massive dick. They're like the only way to get stats to be displayed there. Like, there's no way that we can code anything. We literally have to go to the website, go to the game, like highlight the game or like view the source code, and then like copy and paste the stats. So like, if somebody wants to take the job of personally going through every game of every tournament and opening up the source code of Waypoint and getting stats that way, then we can probably have you do that. But like, personally, just for me, it takes me like 5 minutes to do the stats of like one scrim. And so if I was doing like 20 of those, no thank you.
Learn to Excel spreadsheets.
Ask Sorth to do it. Intriguing. Could probably. I'll ask Sorth to do it, and I'll send him some cake balls.
Is BTBnet planning on getting a better website? Do you mean the homepage or the website itself? Because the homepage is going to get updated any day now. We just need a couple images to get the PNG form so we can use those. As far as the site goes, Molly's busting her ass, you guys. Like, I know it may seem like Molly just like doesn't do anything, but she's actually in the background like busting
Constantly
her ass.
fixing anything she can, trying to fix things. It's just,
like,
she's just one woman.
We've heard the email glitch, and she spent countless hours sending emails to herself, like making accounts, trying to break it, and like there's just
to find out what's wrong with it.
Yeah, like,
and it's not working.
She spends the time. It's not like she's just this crazy bitch in the background yelling at everybody. Like, she's really trying to help the site. So as far as like all the things not being there, like, she revamped the site to make it look as good as it does. She's just trying to get everything working. Talking about design-wise, well, the homepage, yeah, it looks kind of bad, but...
Yeah, the homepage is a work in progress right now, which, like we said when we first reopened the site, I mean, we're still under construction. It's going to be a little while. I mean, we opened a little early. It was right before the holidays. The holidays came and went. We've been, working around having things to do in real life. And it's just going to slowly working itself together into something great. I mean, Smith's logos he's made for us are helping us out a lot. They look really good. And, like he said, there's still a lot to go on the homepage. Once we start having more things to talk about, like official events and stuff, like the tourney, things going on with that, and then the league when that comes around, there'll be more stuff to be up there.
Yeah, and as far as just making it more appealing design-wise, like, that's what we mean. Like, we have a lot of logos and pictures and stuff that are going to be added to them. We just don't have the files for them right now. So when we get those, there's a plan to have, I think, Carbon, Molly, and Beer are just going to literally like take a day and just revamp the entire site. Haha, really funny, Mitch.
Yeah. You forgot to type Kappa at the end of that.
You don't want us to think you're serious, do you?
There we go. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Wait, is that racist if he types Kappa, Kappa, Kappa?
else get the Halo 2 BTB nostalgia?
Speaking of nostalgia, don't
Not
forget
from
to get
playing Halo 4.
and Halo Reach gameplay videos to us.
For anyone that joined late, we're planning on having a sort of I don't know
Secret project.
what to call it. That we want Halo 3 films, Halo Reach films, if you have them that are good, but no one really wants to watch Halo Reach. But Halo 3 films, lots of Halo 3 films. Wink, wink. Did we show any gameplay tonight? Yeah, we showed MT versus Blacklisted, Complex Exile, Swift Shoe's point of view, and MT versus Blacklisted
Extraction.
again.
Yeah, complex extraction.
What did I say? Oh,
It's a
Complex
Complex
Exile?
Exile.
Whoops,
Like,
Complex
I've
Extraction.
never heard of a game type called Exile except in Napoleon's case, and he lost that twice.
And the other one was Exiled Dominion from Wizard's point of view, filling in for MT against Blacklisted.
Because Rob's not here.
Rob's goatee is so easy, man. That's all you need. Next week shows Sidehard versus MT on Vortex CTF. Do I have that? Probably not. I have all the videos downloaded that I was told were available. I streamed it. Well, yeah, I'm sure that I played in it because I played in every scrim MT's played. But do you want me to use my own gameplay? Squid Bottle Films. A funny typo. Alright. Anybody have any last minute questions? We've been running for what? Hour and 15 minutes.
Over an
Mhm.
hour.
We never
Over
end.
time.
This is Planet Side
Evo
2.
time.
We just keep going. You can log out, but the game never ends.
Can you guys do the show again live?
I don't know. We've had to do that enough times in the past where we've started and gone like 10 minutes in and gone, oh shit, we're not live. In the future, do you think BTBnet will ever consider starting a league with a draft? I was in favor of that before the site got like turned back on. Like I was thinking, you could just do like a everybody for themselves thing, but then we thought, well, what happens when top teams are like, no, we had the roster we want. Fuck you, BTBnet.
And then you hurt people's feelings, which, as we all know, is not the philosophy of Halo 4 design. You can't let people feel the bottom of the draft picks, just scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to get a player to fill your roster. It hurts people's feelings, and they don't feel loved like Halo 4 makes us all feel, because we get medals for everything.
And the announcer tells you you're doing good. But like a system that I was actually gunning for was a system where all of the like known players in the B2B community who have like been here get assigned like a score or something. So, like out of 100 or something. And then no team can have over like X amount score. So if, you have 12 people on your roster and 100's the max score, you can't have like a score over 800 or something. So you can't have like a stacked team, but
So you can't be the New York Yankees.
yeah, you can't just buy all your talent with pretty glittery ribbons. I don't know. But I mean, I think it'd be a good idea to try. Maybe. I don't know. But then again, if people don't like each other and they end up on the same team, this isn't like baseball or something where you're getting paid to play with whoever you get chosen with. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm on a team with so and so. Fuck that, I'm not playing.
Yeah, we debated about that, and yeah, like Rob says, no, no, Harry, no.
A draft only serves to reward new teams by hurting established teams. Yeah, but as it is right now, it's like the same 3 teams win all the time. Well, the same 1 team wins all the time, and then the same 2 teams finish in second and third, and then everybody else quits.
Well, maybe down the road we could start talking about it on the site, get a poll up or something, and see if established teams would want to try to do something like that for maybe a tournament.
Yeah, like
Test
a
it
1
out,
weekend
see how it
tournament or
goes.
something.
I think it would be like a 1-day kind of thing. Not even a tournament. Just like, hey, let's throw 64 people out there. You're all gonna get drafted. Maybe not. If feelings get hurt. Who gives a shit?
Dude, it already sucks enough to be the last person chosen of 16. If you had like 128 people and got chosen
You're right.
last,
Sad
That-
face. That'd be me.
that-
Thanks, guys.
that'd be like a life ender. Just be like,
Well,
oh,
we all know Jenny will be the last one picked anyway.
dude. No, dude, Jenny's pretty good. The only like bad thing about having her on your team is if she's like drinking any form of alcohol.
All right, let's not turn this into gossip hour. Let's focus on the draft, which she would be doing if there were beer in front of her.
Oh, I love you, Jenny. Do individuals sign up in randomized teams give good prizes? We need money to do prizes. I'm poor. When are the games taking place? What do you mean?
Always.
Yeah, there's always someone playing Halo. At least, maybe. I don't know. With Halo 4, there might not be someone always playing Halo.
Yeah.
If you mean when were the games done tonight, like 45 minutes ago. MLG Griffball, dude. There's Griffball Pro. You could be a Virgin Pro Griffball player.
Even with the tourney games, Ruben.
What? Oh,
When are the tournament games?
the tournament starts this Friday at 9 p.m. Correct? Or is it 8 p.m.? Yeah, it's 8 and 10. Yeah.
It starts at insert time zone here.
Yeah. It starts at 8.
9 Eastern.
Starts at 9 Eastern, yeah. So
Yes.
starts at 9 Eastern. Second round starts at 11 Eastern. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first round will be at 9 Eastern. Second round winners and first round losers will be at 11. And that will be streamed as soon. And I'll figure out who's streaming. We have partners who are going to be streaming to the BTB channel. Hopefully every match, if we can get a streamer to be on some team in certain rounds, then every single match will be streamed at some point.
And then hopefully somebody from every game will save the footage for us so we can go over it on a later show.
You even get a double kill at any point in the film. Save the film. File share it. Man up. Let the world watch how terrible you actually are at the game. You know,
Wizard has set
watch-
the competitive
watch you
standard.
play Halo.
You need to be able to sticky det a ghost and betray your teammate at the
He
same
got
time.
2 killing sprees.
He got a killing spree with a shotgun and a killing spree with a sticky det. Top that. Top that, people. I want to see this Vanny chick run G-ball playlist. Dude, Vanny, you get a shout out. People want to see you shit on kids in Griffball.
I'm so excited.
Damn it, Simmons!
All right. Well, the questions are dwindling down. If you have anything,
Post now or forever hold your tongue. Ooh. I see Wheelman. I look for question marks. And so I saw Wheelman's. I was like about to read. I was like, oh, wait. Shit, no.
tricked.
All right. So, oh. Myth wants. This is completely unrelated to BTB.
But it has a question mark. So go.
I'll answer it in the chat. Don't worry about it. I'll answer it. I'll answer it off screen.
All right. Okay. So if no one's got anything else, then
That's going to wrap up BTB TV episode 6.
yeah.
So thanks for watching and thanks for your questions as, slowly as they came along.
We still love all of you.
And tune in a little bit early before the tournament next week on Friday and for the pregame show.
Yeah, we'll probably be live around 8 p.m. Eastern Friday with some pregame goodies. So until then, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Go play PlanetSide 2.
Yeah.
Helios.
Don't do it.
MLG picked
Vanu
it up.
Sovereignty.
Play Griff
Yes,
Ball.
MLG PlanetSide 2, guys. You gotta get in the game now. I fucking told you ahead of time it's gonna be big, and now it's picked up by MLG. Halo isn't. What the fuck are you doing with your fucking lives, people? Play
The guy
PlanetSide.
doing a Halo stream.
Helios server. Name of our son. In Greek.
See you guys.
Go play it. Vanu Sovereignty.
Thank you.